Heavens are telling the glory of God in the firmament, proclaims his handiwork day to day, pours forth speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What Do You Know? We have a very special audience in the studio this afternoon. In fact, these are members of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Teshi Agbezan, precisely the Young People's Guild and Junior Youth. YPG.
Service all the way.
JY.
Youth for Jesus.
Thank you very much. It's good that the youth have mobilized themselves for Jesus Christ, our Lord. YPG leader is here in our midst. Alfred Boyd, put your hands together and welcome him. And the JY leader, Mark Ablo, is also here. Yes. Now, thank you very much. Now, we're here to grace the occasion, but this is the preliminary set in the 2022 competition. This first day of May 2022, the contestants, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly will introduce themselves. The contestants.
I am Dusan Tenimauli. I'm Dusan Tenimauli, a second-year student in KNUST Business School.
I'm Wisdom Adampa from the TWC Network Group, Tema.
I'm Nyalali Henry, the current student of KSTS, Liberia Senior High.
I'm Anani Albert, a resident of Agbashoma.
Yes, put your hands together once more. Welcome all the contestants. But we are proud to have behind us Papaya Fast Food, one of the greatest fast food joints in this country. Papaya, they're led ably by Mr. Sedu, and we are very grateful to them, ladies and gentlemen. Papaya has organized Eid Holiday Rendezvous, and this rendezvous took place at the Konunu Aburi on 10 a.m. and the activities which were lined up on the 3rd of May 2022 were train riding, fanfare games, jumping castles, electronic games, and there were live performances. Acrobatic displays were there, and we had cultural dances as well. Lunch, as you would expect from fast food company like Papaya, was served, and intercontinental dishes, Ghanaian dishes, were made bounteously available. Put your hands together for Papaya! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this sets the stage for us to pursue the proceedings here. Round one, question one. Listen, who's there? Anthony. Anthony, listen. Now, the Israelites were a confederation of Iron Age Semitic-speaking tribes of ancient Near East who inhabited a part. Now, it's important that you give a hearing, yeah? Cogent hearing, critical one, to this prefatory message. They inhabited a part of Canaan during the tribal and monarchic periods. According to the religious narrative of the Hebrew Bible, the Israelites, their origin is traced back to the biblical patriarchs and matriarchs, Abraham and his wife Sarah. Now, through their son Isaac and his wife Rebekah, and their son Jacob, who was later called Israel. Jacob had 12 sons, according to biblical account. You understand? And that biblical account is patently available in Genesis 48. Mention any two of these sons. I don't think I'll limit it to you alone. All of you will have the opportunity of declaring two of the names of the sons of Jacob. Start, Anthony.
Benjamin and Gad.
Benjamin and who?
Gad.
Gad is correct. Benjamin and Gad. What about you, Wisdom?
We have Naphtali and Simon.
Naphtali and Simon is correct. Naphtali and Simon is correct. Yes. Henry?
Issachar and Joseph.
Issachar and Joseph. Thank you very much. And finally, Albert. You're holding your head. That spelled disaster for you. Oh, they declared all the names. But there are 12. Only 6 have been declared. Huh? Reuben, Simon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Benjamin. Now, what's her name? Anthony. In Christian theology and ecclesiology, apostles, particularly the 12 apostles, also known as the 12 disciples, or simply the 12, were the primary disciples of Jesus according to the New Testament. Again, you'll mention any 2 of the disciples of Jesus for 3 points.
Okay. Judas and Peter.
Sorry?
Judas and
You know Judas very well. Do you know him personally? Judas and Peter. We just left the Easter period. We just left the Easter season, and so it's important that we acquaint ourselves once more with the first of Jesus Christ. Yes, wisdom.
Matthew and James.
I realize anytime such a question comes up, you start writing. Matthew and James is correct. Yes. Henry.
Thomas and John.
Thomas
And John.
and John is correct. As I'm talking, I think on the next occasion, maybe we should start from you. You understand? So, well, the last opportunity resides with you, Albert.
Andrew and Simon.
Oh, Simon has been declared. So you give me a second chance. No, Simon has already been mentioned. I think Simon has been... Oh, Andrew and Simon. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So we have Peter, James, John, Andrew, Bartholomew or Nathaniel, James, Judas, Jude or Thaddeus, Matthew or Levi, Philip, Simon the Zealot, and Thomas. Now we're back to Anthony. You see, Africa is made up of 54 fully recognized sovereign countries. Now you'll mention one of the seas or water bodies which differentiate the borders of the African continent from the other continents. You appreciate the quality of the question. So you'll mention one each. One of the seas or water bodies which differentiates the borders of the African continent from the other continents. Did you understand? Which sea lies between, the African continent and the other continents? Which seas?
Mediterranean Sea.
Which sea?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean is one. The Mediterranean Sea is one. What's one?
We have the Atlantic Ocean.
The Atlantic Ocean is also one. Henry.
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean is not exactly one of them. So maybe Albert, this gives you an opportunity to declare the final one. Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean. There are other seas, there are other oceans in this curriculum. Yeah, we have the Mediterranean Sea, the Suez Canal, the Red Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah? Now, for 3 points, you are going to do this, Anthony. Now, the gestation period of the dog is 62 days. Yeah? Gestation period. What is the gestation of the cat?
2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks. Yes, what about you? Wisdom.
3
But you
weeks.
need to know this specifically. You understand? There is no room available for conjecture. You ought to know it directly. So there's no room for the conjecture. You can't think about this. How many days?
21.
Henry.
52.
No, yes, finally you.
21.
Oh, it's 62 days. 62. Now, the capital of Ghana is Accra. What is the capital of Afghanistan? Afghanistan. What is the capital? We have left gestation periods, which was creating difficulty for you.
Kabul.
What?
Kabul.
Kabul.
Yes.
Kabul.
Afghanistan. Kabul. KABUL.
Oh, don't worry, it is correct. I was testing the efficacy of the pronunciation. You understand? Kabul. Kabul. You said somewhere. Something. I thought maybe you were dabbling in the Ghana language. Kabul. No, it's Kabul. Kabul. The whole Kabul. No, this one is Kabul, though. This is different. But listen, what is the capital of Bangladesh?
Dhaka.
You understand? Again, pronunciation. Dhaka. Who's talking here? I think it's wisdom said.
Dhaka.
In Senegal, the Dakar in Senegal.
No.
Put your hands together for him. I think he was the one to answer the question. Dhaka. Dhaka. You understand? I think there is, a chasm between the two pronunciations. The first one, which has to do with Senegal, is Dakar. This Dhaka. 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 Dar es Salaam is the administrative capital of Tanzania. What is the capital of Chad? Henry. What is the capital of Chad? Chad. Yes. Albert. You've forgotten your capitals. Yes. Anthony Mauli.
N'Djamena.
Sorry?
N'Djamena.
N'Djamena is correct. N'Djamena. But tell us this one, the capital of Cambodia. Yes, Cambodia. Anthony. It's your question.
Ho Chi Minh.
Oh,
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh. Ho
Chi Minh.
Ho is Ghana. And then you add Chi Minh to it. to complete it, I'm afraid it doesn't work to righteousness. Wisdom.
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur. No. Henry.
No idea.
No idea. And finally, Albert.
No idea.
Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh. Huh? Phnom. Phnom Penh. Pehn. End of round one.
At the end of the first round of the competition, Albert Anani Agbogbashong Accra has 3 points. Henry Nyalali Koforidua Senior High Technical School has 6 points. Mauli Duthe Anthony, KNUST, has 10 points. And in the lead as at now is Wisdom Adampa TWC Network Group Tema with 13 points.
Yeah, put you all together, ladies and gentlemen. I think that I have a duty to announce that Albert Anani honestly entered this program as a very last-minute substitute, without preparation, not so. Yeah. I think that we ought to put this on record. That you only entered this competition at the very last hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Papaya has in a stupendous, fabulous way supported this program, and they've organized other very important activities, which include the organization of the Eid Holiday Rendezvous at Kronunu in Eburi, which took place on the 3rd of May 2022, and there were so many activities which were lined up for this very special program organized by Papaya. There were train riding programs, there was a funfair games, there were jumping castles games, electronic games, and a multitude of them. Live performances were made by acrobats and by cultural dancers. There was lunch, which served intercontinental dishes and Ghanaian dishes. Round 2, question 1. Yes, Anthony. Anthony, listen. For 3 points, listen to this one. Now, quickly, tell me whether this statement is true or false. Well, one touch, and it is not transferable. If you fail, that is the end of your life. Oh, no. Don't be afraid. Your life for this program. Not your real life. You will live long, all of you. Listen, an atom is what it is because of the number of neutrons. True or false? One touch. An atom, it is what it is because of the number of neutrons.
True.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Oh, it is false. It is not because of its neutronic, as it were, content. It's false. Now, the mass of an electron is greater than that of a protein. The mass of an electron is greater than that of a protein. True or false? False. It is false. Thank you. Now, would you say whether it is true or false that we are surrounded by radioactivity? Think. Henry.
True. We
are surrounded by radioactivity. Correct for 3 points. Thank you. Finally, transition of electrons lead to only the emission. It leads only to the emission of energy. True or false?
True.
It is false. Albert, it is false. Now, let's leave this column and deal with the other questions here. Anthony, listen. Which weekday is Domingo in Spanish? You understand? So you have 7 days to choose. 1 day to choose from the 7 days. Which weekday? Oh, sorry. Weekday, not the weekends are excluded. Which weekday is Domingo in Spanish? It's called Domingo.
Okay. On Thursday.
Thursday is Domingo. It is not. Second chance.
Tuesday.
Oh, no. Yes, Wisdom.
Monday.
Monday. No. Your turn. Henry.
Friday.
Oh no. So the final opportunity, you see this time, I think that, you know, everything has been brought to your table. You understand? They've mentioned, they've eliminated all the days which work to unrighteousness. So what is righteous is in your bosom to declare. What day is it? It's a lottery.
Sunday.
It is Sunday! It is Sunday. Huh? Sunday is a weekday, don't you forget. It's the beginning of the week. I think that we tend to make that mistake all the time. Sunday is the commencement of the week. You understand? And so it is Sunday. It is Sunday. Yes, it is Sunday. Now, for 3 points, who's coming? Albert. Albert again. Now, if you were speaking Arabic and you told the person to whom you were addressing that he was your Habibi, what would you be telling the person? You understand? If you were speaking in Arabic language to somebody, talking to somebody in Arabic, and you told the person that he was your Habibi, what would you be telling that person? Hey man, you're my Habibi. But of course, the Arabs don't speak like that. They don't say that's American. They don't say, hey man. Yeah.
Your loved one.
Sorry? You're my Habibi? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you my Habibi? It is correct! I don't know whether we were wised up by my introduction of the, what do you call it? The, hey man, you know, in American slang. But that is to say, you're my sweetheart, you're my darling, or you're my love. You understand? Thank you. Now, the abbreviation SMS in information technology means short message service. What does GPS mean? Anthony? GPS.
Graphic.
Presentation. Before you go to Ghanaian Times or something. Yes, wisdom.
Global positioning system.
Global positioning system. And I must say that I am impressed by the confidence with which he delivered that. He knows it. He knows it directly. Global positioning system. Now, before becoming President of the United States, George W. Bush, he was governor of Texas. But in what state was Bill Clinton governor before he became President of the United States? You understand?
Illinois.
No. Bush was governor Texas, and then subsequently rose to become
Cleveland.
The first gentleman of the American continent. Sorry?
Cleveland.
No? Henry.
New York.
Bill Clinton, where was he governor before becoming president?
New York.
No, who's talking? Albert.
Britain.
Why should he go to Britain before coming to America? Or is that one of the elements of qualification of becoming an American president? This one is unchristian. It's unpardonable. Arkansas. Oh, Anthony.
Okay,
Yes, thank you for your frankness. Arkansas. Thank you very much. So, Anthony, wisdom. Wisdom. Now, in astronomy, what are Pallas, 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 Vesta, and Davida? What are they?
No idea.
You don't have an idea. Wisdom, Henry.
No idea.
Yes, what about you, Albert?
No idea.
Anthony? There are some kinds of asteroids, you understand? So, again, we're back to wisdom. Wisdom. You rearrange, these words. That these letters have been put in an abnormal form, but your duty will be to form the correct word out of the letters. Now, these letters are R. You must procure a piece of paper and pens for the exercise. R, N, D, E, L, S, E. Now, the word means barely sufficient. Barely sufficient. R-N-D-E-L-S-E. Wisdom. Barely sufficient. Henry.
Renderless. Renderless.
What?
Renderless.
Renderless. What word in the dictionary, in the English dictionary, means? What word? What is renderless in English dictionary? What word is that? Albert. Barely sufficient. You see, if you want to go for the direct meaning, it will be difficult. Yes, Anthony.
Slender.
Slender. You understand? Slim. Slender. Narrow. Slim. Slender. You understand? Now, these letters, when properly put together, would mean having or showing a low estimate of one's own importance. Having or showing a low estimate of one's own importance. And the letters are E, U, H, L, M, B. E, U, H, L, M, B. Having or showing a low estimate of one's own importance. Showing a low estimate. These are the operative words. Low estimate of one's own importance. You've got it.
Humble.
Humble is correct. It is humble. Wisdom. Now, we take time and rearrange these letters, you understand? To mean tedious task. Oh, sorry, a tedious lack of variety. A tedious lack of variety. O-O-O-N-N-T-Y-M. O-O-O-N-N-T-Y-M. Tedious lack of variety. Lack of variety. Wisdom. A tedious lack of variety. Tedious lack of variety. A tedious lack of variety. Yes. Lack of variety. Henry. Variety, the absence of variety. Albert. Anthony, did you start this one? And Anthony. Anthony. And Tony. Because it is monotony. End of round 2. It is monotony. Anthony, it is monotony. End of round 2.
Henry Nyalali Koforidua Senior High Technical School has 9 points. Maule Kose Anthony KNUST has 15 points. And still in the lead is Wisdom Adampa TWC Network Group Tema with 17 points.
Very quickly, I think that we'll go on to pursue the final round of this competition. Round 3, question 1. Papa has supported this program in grand style. Ladies and gentlemen, they have done so many activities in this country. One of them included the Eid Holiday Rendezvous, which was conducted at Kuromulu, Buri, on the 3rd of May 2022. Activities lined up for the occasion were train riding, fanfare games, jumping castles, and other electronic games. Live performances were made by very notable acrobats, and cultural dancers also participated remarkably in the whole enterprise. Lunch was served, and of course, intercontinental dishes were available, and Ghanaian dishes also equally available in this scheme of lunch. Round 3, question 1. Now, whose turn? Wisdom. Liberia is Africa's oldest republic. Now, it became known in the 1990s for its long-running, ruinous civil war. Now, although it was funded by freed American and Caribbean slaves, Liberia is mostly inhabited by indigenous Africans, with the slaves' descendants comprising 5% of the population. When was Liberia founded as a haven for freed slaves from the Americas? What year?
1843.
It was not in 1843. Second chance, Anthony.
1827.
Second out. Wisdom. Yes, it's Wisdom. Henry. Oh, sorry, Henry.
1847.
No, Henry. Albert, but 1847 was declared. Oh, 1843. Albert.
1848.
And finally, Tony. Anthony started this one. Anthony.
1850.
Anthony.
1850.
1822. The war's in 1822. But when did Liberia attain independence? You understand? So we have information about the time when Liberia was established. You understand? As the haven for freed slaves from the Americas and so on. But they subsequently fought for the attainment of their own independence. Now, so in which year did Liberia attain independence? Wisdom.
1920.
Look, wisdom, second chance.
1890.
Wisdom out, Henry in.
1857.
No, Henry. Albert.
1820.
Tony.
1820.
1847. 1847. William Tubman, who was elected president in 1943. But you see, of course, everybody has a successor. Who succeeded William Tubman when he died in 1971? Yes, wisdom. William Tubman, president of Liberia, elected 1943, departed to the Czech triumphant 1971. When he died, who succeeded him? Out. Your wisdom.
Yeah.
Henry. Henry, Alex.
No idea.
Alex, no. Anthony.
Samodo.
You are a latter-day saint, a latter-day individual. Samuel Doe. He came much later. I think that, so we're talking here about 1971, and Samuel Doe was nowhere on the scene. William Tubman. William Talbot Jr. William Talbot. After Tubman, Talbot. Now I'm going to name a food substance. Tell me what type of vitamins are derivable. You understand? From these food substances. There are so many vitamins. So I think here it will be one attempt. And it would not, let me see. Sorry? Yes. Okay, let's go on. You have the two chances over here. Now, milk, cheese, egg yolk, liver, and fish oil. What vitamin is predominant in these substances? Wisdom.
Protein.
What vitamin?
Vitamin.
Oh la la. Henry.
Vitamin D.
Henry. Albert.
Vitamin C.
Albert. Anthony.
Vitamin A.
Hey, sorry?
A. Vitamin A.
Did you say A?
Yes.
Put your hands up. I thought that the quiz masters, righteous vitamin A coincided with your turbulent vitamin A. But both of them were correct. You mentioned vitamin A. Vitamin A. What type of vitamin is found in nuts, egg yolk, wheat, whole cereal, milk, and butter?
Vitamin B.
Sorry?
Vitamin B.
Milk, my friend.
Vitamin C.
Milk. Alphabets. You'll be mentioning alphabets. Wisdom.
Vitamin K.
Henry.
Vitamin E.
So what vitamin will be available after the elimination of all these alphabetic declarations. The alphabets have been named. Finally, Albert, what vitamin?
Vitamin K.
Which one? K.
Yeah.
But I think a disastrous case was mentioned. The quizmaster declared it as null and void. Why do you go back to repeat it? Vitamin E. Vitamin E. Now, these vitamins are usually found in substances like nuts, yeast, egg yolk, liver, legumes, meat, and cereals. Sorry?
Vitamin B.
B is correct. Vitamin B. Vitamin B. Ephiphobia. Listen, we're copy here. Ephiphobia. Ephebihobia. Huh? Ephiphobia. What is it? What phobia is that? Sorry?
Fear of children.
Sorry?
Fear of children. Fear of teenagers.
Sorry?
Fear of teenagers.
Fear of teenagers. Fear of teenagers. This one is gamophobia. Gamo. Wisdom. It is wisdom. Henry. Gamo.
No idea.
Sorry?
No idea.
Gamo. Yes, Henry. Out. Albert. Albert. Well, you think it's a laughable issue? Albert.
Fear of love.
Fear of what?
Love.
Of love. What about wisdom?
Fear of marriage.
Fear of marriage. Double. It's a fear of marriage. Noctiphobia.
Fear of the night.
Fear of night. Now, you see, Kenya is a country in Eastern Africa, and it's the world's 48th largest country in terms of its size. Now, it has a population of more than 47.6 million. And this population was declared in 2019, the 2019 census. Now, Kenya is the 29th most populous country in the world. Now, Kenya's capital and the largest city is Nairobi. Which year did Kenya attain independence? Henry. When did Kenya attain independence?
1925.
I disagree with you. Yes, sir. Albert. Anthony.
1960.
Wisdom.
1958.
1963. From October 1952 to December 1959, Kenya was in a state of emergency, which arose from a rebellion against British rule. Name the organization or movement what stood at the center of the rebellion. Which organization stood at the center of the rebellion? Henry. Henry. Albert.
No idea.
Albert Anthony. Wisdom.
Kenyan.
The Mau rebellion. Mau, the Mau. Now, what is the official, still settling on Kenya, what is the official language of Kenya? Henry. official language. To offer you a clue, there are two languages available here. You understand? There are two official languages. Mention one.
English.
Henry. Sorry? Henry.
English.
Sorry? Oh.
English.
No, but I thought the bell went on. Albert. The bell went on him. Albert. Anthony.
English.
Of course. English and Swahili. Yes. English and Swahili. Now, let's move to the final question. Still residing in Kenya, Mwai Kibaki, he was a Kenyan politician who served as the third president of Kenya from December 2002 until April 2013. He had previously served as the fourth vice president of Kenya for 10 years, from 1978 to 1988, under President Daniel Arap Moi. He was born on 15th November 1931, died April 21, 2022 in Nairobi. What was the full name of Mwai Kibaki? At least give me one more name in addition to the one which was globally touted. Mwai Kibaki. Give me one more name. Anthony. Mwai Kibaki. He died. I think that he's been buried, not so. Mwai Kibaki. One more name. Henry. Wisdom.
No idea.
Henry. Anthony started this one. Finally, Albert. Albert, can you do something about this?
No.
The Mwai Kibaki died. It's a current issue. You ought to know about it. He died recently and was buried a few days ago. Emilio Stanley Mwai Kibaki. End of the competition.
At the end of the very final round of the competition, Albert Hanani Agbogba Ashongma Accra had 4 points. Henry Nyalali Koforidia Senior High Technical School had 9 points. Mauli Dose Anthony KNUST had 20 points. And with 24 points, Wisdom Adampa TWC Network Group Tema came tops.
Yes, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're thankful to Papaya Fast Food for the support they've offered to this program. Ladies and gentlemen, they ably supported other enterprises in this country, which include the Eid Holiday Rendezvous, which was organized at Konkonuru in the Buri on the 3rd of May 2022, with train riding, funfair games, jumping castles and electronic games forming very important portions of this exercise Live performances were made by acrobats of renown and cultural dancers. Lunch was served. Intercontinental dishes and Ghanaian dishes were part of the lunch which was served on this occasion, ladies and gentlemen. But in consonance with tradition, I would implore all of you to put your hands together and welcome the performance of this individual who came tops in this competition, ladies and gentlemen, the TWC Network Group worker from Tema in the Greater Accra region of Ghana, Wisdom K. Adampa. Wisdom K. Adampa, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, together with Anthony Mauli Duse, they have qualified for the next stage of the competition. YPG. YPG. No, the response is low. YPG.
Service all.
Is it JY?
Youth for Jesus.
Thank you very much. These have been members of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Tertiary Agbensa, precisely the Young People's Guild and Junior Youth. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the whole caboodle. The Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, let His face shine upon you. Right, be gracious unto you. Lord, lift up His countenance upon all of you and grant you peace wherever you find yourself on this note. And until the same time next week, when we bring you questions from archaeology, zoology, and on behalf of my producer, Francis Mensah, Kinsler Boaji, Francis Tetrado, Sir Collins Mensah, Samuel Logo, Chrysolita Henkra, Felisa Beviade, Victoria D, Greg Mingo, Tedina Mensah, William Akoshia, Spencer Ivo, and Kanjaga Legaton. This has been your Quizmaster. Dana Ferrier asking you here, and those out there, what?
What do you know?